Hello, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. Well, morning here in the West Coast, but afternoon for you guys on the East Coast. But my name is Angela. I'm with Ergobaby. So I'm gonna go over all our new products that we have, some of our existing ones that are tried and true and that you guys love. I'm going to be on the chat as well during this 50 minutes. So if you have any questions, if it's about pricing or colors or patterns or which position for what or baby weight limits or whatever it is, feel free to put in the chat and I will try my best to get to them before the end of the 50 minutes here. If you have more questions, we do have an Ergobaby booth live for this entire show today through Wednesday, and our lovely brand ambassador will be on throughout the day for the next 3 days. So, and she can do more of a personal, question answer than I can because this chat usually gets kind of busy. But really excited to have you guys here. So if you're not familiar with Ergobaby, we've been around for a long time, one of the top baby carrier companies. We have very popular carriers. They are, all in one. If you want to invest in one really, high quality one that'll last you through all your kids and still be able to be passed down, Ergobaby is a really, really great choice. And we've had so many new and exciting things launching in the last few months that I can go over for you guys. But first and foremost, I want to let you guys know that we do have a special exclusive giveaway for you guys here at Prego Expo, the virtual show. The code is Prego30, and it gives you 30% off our entire website at ergobaby.com. Free shipping on everything as always. And that's 30% off everything. So not just our carriers, but also our 2 strollers we have, sleep products, nursing pillows, diaper bags, whatever that may interest you. It's a really, really good discount. So it's just for you guys here at Ergo or at Prego Expo. And then we also have a giveaway, part of the raffle giveaway at the end of the show with Prego Expo. And we're giving away an Omni Breeze, which is our brand new carrier that just launched and it's actually just shipping out now. So it is completely brand new. So I'm going to talk about that first. So feel free to go ahead and ask all your questions. I'm going to keep my eye on the chat. So if you think of anything, let me know and I'll start going over our brand new carriers. Hi, guys. Awesome. Okay. All right. So our brand new launch that we just came out with is called the Omni Breeze. Now, our Omni 360, if you guys remember, is a very popular carrier. It's been around for going on 4 years now, and then before that was the 360. So every carrier that we come out with, we've updated it and improved it based on your guys' feedback, what you liked, what you didn't like, and things like that, what you wished you had in your carrier, all that stuff. So our Omni 360 was our all-in-one, no infant insert needed, 7 pounds all the way to 45 pounds, 4 positions. It's a really, really great carrier, and it's this blue one right here. So we just launched the Omni Breeze, which is this gorgeous carrier here. It's in a really soft flex mesh. We call it soft flex. So it's a lot lighter than the current Omni. It's just really nice and it conforms to your body. I feel like it's probably the most breathable carrier that we have. As you can see, it's all mesh all the way in the straps and everything like that. So it's designed for active lifestyle, designed for adventure, designed for this summer, which is really exciting as things are heating up and people are going on more road trips and travel and camping and things like that. So really exciting. So this one also does not need an infant insert. So right from birth, around 7 pounds, all the way through toddlerhood to 45 pounds. So you can be using this, with multiple kids, of course. And it's the 4 positions. So baby facing in, baby facing out. So world facing, a hip carry, and a back carry. So, all the positions. It does all the things. It has a really nice headrest, nice and padded right here. So a lot of support for your baby's head and neck. You can button it up to the top buttons here, like you would just undo these ones, and it gives an extra little support if they're napping or need that extra to lean back on. We have a nice hood right in here. So this could be used, you know, for sun, rain, as a nursing cover, whatever you want, but it's a nice light windbreaker type material. It's attached and it has 3 snaps, so it grows with your baby. And what you do is when it's on, you would snap it on that shoulder strap right there, on both sides, and then it just gives nice breathable, you know, privacy for your baby. And if you don't need it, you can just put it back in here. The straps are nice and padded. I will say they're a little bit less padded than the Omni 360. So if you're someone who doesn't want all that extra padding, this is a great option because it's still padded enough where it's comfortable, but it's not super, super bulky. If you are someone who maybe has an existing shoulder or back injury and need the extra padding, the Omni 360, you can check that one out as well. Price difference wise, they're not a huge difference. So this one retails $199 and the Omni 360 is $179. So it's a $20 difference. It's totally personal preference. And you know, kind of what fits your budget and things like that. But again, these are eligible for the 30% off discount for Prego Expo. So that's a really good time to pick one up for a really excellent discount, because even if you register at like Bye Bye Baby or Target or anything like that, the most they'll give you is 20% off for that completion coupon. But we're giving 30% off. So that makes it an excellent deal. And then also we've updated this handy fanny pack little pouch. So obviously, you know, when we go hands-free carrying our babies, wearing our babies, it'd be really nice to have a pocket to put your phone, keys, essentials, things like that. So we have this pouch, and the new updates are, which makes me really happy, yay! There are some dividers in there. So there's a little zippered pocket for, you know, your ID, credit card, things like that, keys. And then there's a nice little divider too. So just keeping your things a little bit more organized. It is removable with Velcro as well, so you don't have to have it on. And then new and exclusive to the Omni Breeze are these 2 really cool side pockets. So just really handy. It's got an elastic on the top. So side pockets, and that would be right on your waistband there. Like I said, we don't need an infant insert because of the adjustable waistband. So depending on the size of your baby, you can just follow that size chart right there. You can put the Velcro on whatever size, red, yellow, or blue. And that's just, the seat is going to widen and grow with your baby as they get bigger. The straps on the Omni Breeze can be crisscrossed in the back. So again, if you're someone who maybe has an existing shoulder, neck, or back injury or something like that, that might be more comfortable for you, and you just have to try it out and see. But also, as your baby gets heavier, that might be something that, you know, for that day, you might be interested. So all you do is you would unbuckle the side buckles here and then buckle it on the opposite to crisscross the straps, or you can wear it like a traditional backpack style with that back buckle. And that turns into a chest clip if you're wearing your baby on your back. So a lot of really great things on the Omni Breeze. Again, it's lighter, it's more comfortable. We added some reflective strips right here as well. So if you are someone who does a lot of adventuring, there's reflective strips on the back. That's really nice for safety. And then one of the big things that you'll notice that's different from the current Omni 360 are the sliders. So traditionally, our other carriers, when you turn your baby facing outwards or inwards, we either have buttons or for our cotton ones, or sliders for our mesh for the Omni 360 right at the front here. So basically what you're doing is when your baby is facing you, you want the sliders to be on the outside, so closest to like the side of your body, the widest, so it supports their thighs and their hips. But when your baby is facing outwards, world facing, you want to narrow that seat so their legs are still in an ergonomic position. So what you're doing is on this one, it's more on the side. So it's kind of like more hidden, but it's kind of nice. You would just move those sliders right in like that. So see how that completely narrowed the seat right here? So now your baby can be more comfortable. And then you can just move it back out when your baby is facing you again, or in the other positions. So the only time you would ever move these sliders is inward or outward facing. And that's it. So we've just made it really easy for you. It's just more ergonomic. It's easier for you to reach, and completely foolproof to use. Really great lumbar support with all our other carriers as well. So it's just such a great carrier. Again, it just launched 2 weeks ago and it's shipping, starting to ship out now. So I will show you how to put it on. I have a newborn size doll. So I'm going to put it on the red Velcro for the newborn size. And I put it on backwards just so I can kind of see what I'm doing and kind of get used to putting on a carrier. If you've never worn a carrier before, this is a good way to practice putting up backwards first. You'll notice all our structured carriers have the safety loop right here. So you're going to want to make sure you get in the habit of using that safety loop. Everything on this carrier is designed, for a reason. So you pull your buckle through, and then you pull all that extra strap through as well. And then you buckle. Make sure you can see me here. And then you can tighten on both sides like that. And if sometimes it might feel a little stiff because you just take it out of the box. So you just have to play with it a little bit. I recommend you can washing it through the washing machine first when you first get it, and it kind of softens everything up. But so you want to make sure this is centered, because that's going to be where on your lower back right here. So you don't want it to be off to the side, because that's not doing you any good on your lower back. So right there, you can just kind of shimmy, and then you're ready for your baby. So I have my newborn size doll here. I pull up in the middle just so I can have more control. So I just pull up in the middle, put one strap on at a time as you support your child. Let me loosen this. One strap on at a time, and then you can follow the straps up and look for that back buckle right here. Buckle it and tighten, and that will be across your shoulder blades like an H. But then you can kind of bring all this extra strap through, because you don't want too much space right here, and you would just tighten on each side. So you just bring that through, tighten, and then the last thing is go through here and scoop your baby's hips towards you so that they're like sitting in a seat, and that's the ergonomic position that you want them to be. And you can tell when their legs are in this M shape right here, and the carrier is supporting them from knee to knee. So you'll see that's that really great support right there. And that's it. So super easy to put on. The right height, with all our carriers, anytime you're baby wearing, is close enough to kiss the top of their head. So you don't want them to be too low. If you do find that your baby is just drooping or just kind of dropping a little bit lower, all you have to do is just raise your waistband and tighten. So I often see, a lot of partners, like dads, often wear their baby really low because they naturally want to put the waistband on their hip, but really you want it to be on your natural waist. So I'm 5'5", so my waistband's pretty high, especially for a newborn size. When your baby is itty bitty, you want to wear your baby higher versus lower on your hips. But that's it. So super easy to put on, very, very comfortable. Again, you can flip up the headrest if you need to when they're napping and things like that. And if not, you can button it through here. All our carriers are machine washable, so that makes it very, very easy. So I recommend just making sure all the buckles are buckled. I throw in a little lingerie mesh bag, but you don't have to. You can just throw it in your laundry washing machine on cold, and then I just put on a hanger and I hang dry overnight, and it dries really quickly. Does anyone have any questions on the Omni Breeze? We're very excited. We have some new colors. We have our, core colors like this pearl gray. We have our black. We have a couple blues. And then we have a really beautiful pink quartz color that is like a blush pink. That's new. So that's really nice. And then, yeah, so that's it. So this is the Omni Breeze. And to take it off, you would just go backwards. You can now transfer your baby, and then you take this off first. Yeah. Cool. And so we are giving away one of those for the grand raffle on Wednesday. So that's really exciting. And then the next carrier is our second newest carrier, which just launched a few months ago. We have so many exciting things this year. And that is called the Heirloom. So this one is a special carrier. It's a little bit different from all our other ones. It is made mostly from recycled water bottles. So I think that is so cool. It's our greenest carrier for sure. I think it's the gray one that's made from 19 recycled water bottles, which is cool. But all the other colors are made from, you know, the same thing as 87%. We call this a forma knit material. So you can see it's very tightly woven, but also stretchy and very lightweight as well. So this is our Heirloom. So that's what it looks like. It launched a few months ago. So this is our lightest carrier, so the least bulky. So if you are someone who even the slightest padding kind of, you're just like, oh, it's just too much, this is the way to go. Because it's still, you know, lined and all that stuff. There's still a little bit in there, but it's, again, it's not bulky at all, and this conforms to your body. So this is perfect for very active lifestyles, hiking, again, things like that. A lot of activewear companies use this material, like shoes, clothing, things like that. But we are the first baby carrier company to use this material in a baby carrier. So it's really exciting. It's just very special. The way that they weave this and the process of making this material with like the least panels possible is really cool. And you can check out the video on our website at ergobaby.com. There's a whole video on how they make these. So these are 3 position. So you just can't hip carry. So you can still do baby facing in, baby facing out, and back carry with this. And this one, you can use it from 7 pounds to 35 pounds. So if weight limit is a thing for you, or if you have a toddler now, or you know you want to use this to toddlerhood, you might, you know, 35 pounds might not be enough for you. But all our other carriers, like the Omni Breeze I just talked about, or the Omni 360, or 360, Adapt, Original, all our other carriers go to 45 pounds. So this one just goes to 35. So, but if you know you're someone who doesn't want to carry through toddlerhood, this is plenty sufficient, because 35 pounds is still a lot of weight to carry. And what else? Yeah, so it's under 1.5 pounds, which is really cool. It comes in 5 colors, and because of the material they use, this they're going to be small batches in colors. So this is the charcoal black. There's a gray. There's a really cool multicolor like rainbow one, a very subtle rainbow, which is pretty. There's like a sky blue, and because of the process of how they make these, they do them in like limited edition colors, and then they'll come out with new colors when that's sold out. So if this is something you're interested in, I would go and check it out now. And then you'll notice these little buckles at the front here. So instead of sliders or buttons like our other ones, there are these buckles, which you would leave it on the loosest setting when your baby is facing in, again, for more thigh, hip, and support. And all you do is you cinch them in like that on both sides. You cinch it in when you want your baby facing forward. So that just completely narrowed that seat in the front when I cinched it in, and that's it. And then to switch it back, you would just undo that. So what's nice, another thing that's nice about our carriers is we have a cool quick switch feature that you don't have to take off the entire carrier to switch your baby facing in or out, which is really nice because sometimes you don't have time. If you have a screaming infant or whatever, or you have your baby and your toddler, like you don't have time to take it off, restrap, buckle, button, whatever, and then put it back on and turn your baby facing in or out. So we make it really easy to do a quick switch on all our carriers. And I can quickly show you how to do on this one. This one doesn't need an infant insert either. So to put it on newborn mode, let me put it on first and then I'll show you how to do the quick switch. You'll see there's like a waistband, like an elastic right here. All you would do is you put your whole carrier through this. Like that. And now it's a newborn setting because basically I just shortened that seat. So we make it really easy to put on newborn mode and then baby setting. So again, elastic loop, put it through that, pull your strap all the way through. This one's a little tougher to see because I'm wearing a dark color. Sorry about that. But you put it on the exact same way. Like that, one at a time. And I've been wearing this one a lot and I love it. I live in Los Angeles. It's really hot the last while. And my baby loves being in this one. And tighten the back strap. So see how it's just like, it's just no bulk. It's really easy to wear. So that's it. So I go scoop my baby's hips. Make sure this is tight. Just pull on the sides here. Lumbar support. The storage on the Heirloom is actually right here. So this fits my phone, my keys, and like a chapstick. So just your essentials. While on some of our other carriers, it's a pocket on the front. So this is kind of cool, nice and streamlined right on the back. So that's it. So this is newborn setting, baby facing in. That. So when your baby's under 24 inches, you can put on newborn setting. When your baby is over that, you don't have to put it through that elastic on the waistband. So now I'm going to show you how to do a quick switch on the Heirloom. So the first thing you'll do is you want to cinch in these two sides here. Like that. So you cinch it in. I would undo that top buckle. Switch your baby facing out. Now, please keep in mind that my doll is too small. So I wouldn't face out with this newborn size doll. So you don't want to face out until your baby has good head and neck control. And that's usually around 5 or 6 months. So this baby, again, too small. This demo doll. I don't have a bigger one. So you put your straps back on, buckle and tighten. And the arms will come out here. So that's it. And then now you're scooping your baby's hips this way instead of dangling down. Because you want to make sure it look like that they're sitting like a chair and keep their bum supported in a whole seat right here. So you'd want your baby's chin to be able to clear this panel as well. If you know your baby is long enough in length, but their chin is kind of like tucked in, raise your waistband, tighten, and you can be able to make sure that their chin clears that panel. So that's it. So I just switched my baby facing outwards without having to take off the whole carrier, and it made it super easy. Now they're happy, they can see the world. And again, you can do that same switch to switch them inwards if they're overstimulated, they're ready for a nap, things like that. So makes it super easy. And you can do that with all our carriers that have the forward facing option. So not Heirloom that I'm wearing, all our other ones as well. Does anyone have any questions on anything? Let me see. I don't think I see anything, but that's okay. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for a little bit longer, and we do have an Ergobaby booth throughout Prego Expo all day today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and she'll be on live throughout the day, different times, so you can ask her questions there too. All right, so that is the Omni, and like with all our other carriers, we have the Ergo Promise, which is a lifetime guarantee on all our carriers. So we definitely stand behind our products. If you have any issues with anything, a buckle, a strap, whatever, contact Ergobaby Support. You can find our email just right on ergobaby.com. and they will either repair the thing, the buckle, or send you a new one, or replace it, depending on what the issue is. So that's exciting. So yeah, Ergo Promise on all of our carriers. So that is the Heirloom. And then let's talk about some of our infant carriers. So we have two, I'm sorry, not infant, newborn. We have two newborn carriers. So we have an Embrace, and then we have a traditional baby wrap, which is called the Aura. So and both of those are just totally a personal preference on, which one you want. A lot of people get a soft structured wrap or the Embrace and a structured buckle carrier, because usually a wrap is a lower price point, so it's really affordable. And a lot of times you register for it if it's your first baby, and someone will probably get it for you. But it's nice to have both, because when your baby is really small, a wrap or the Embrace is just really snuggly. And then when they're a little bit bigger, having a more heavy duty structured carrier as they get heavier is kind of nice too. But again, it depends on what you're using it for, things like that. So I've been wearing my baby in the Embrace pretty much the day she came back from the hospital, and a wrap. But sometimes I don't have time to do a wrap. So, it's totally personal preference. So this is the Embrace carrier. This is our newborn, and this is a brand new color called it's cream, and it just launched. It's a beautiful, soft ivory color, but it's just such a soft, snuggly material. Like, it's just so, so nice. My baby loved being in the Embrace. She could sleep in this for hours if I let her. But it's just a really stretchy straps that crisscross in the back, just like a wrap would. So it's not complicated. It's super easy. This is for parents who, they're like, I don't want to try a wrap. I'm scared to try a wrap. I'm intimidated, or, whatever the reason is, it's totally fine. This one retails $79. So it's definitely more affordable than a structured carrier. And you can use this up to 25 pounds. So not just in the newborn stage, so 7 pounds all the way to 25. And it's 2-position. So if you just want a lightweight, easy to use carrier that also can face out, the Embrace is such a great option for that price point. And then that's still eligible for that 30% off. So I think it comes to like $50, which is kind of a no-brainer. It makes it so easy. But yeah, beautiful new color there. And then I will show you on this one. This is also a newer color. It's a blush pink. I think it's gorgeous. It's really pretty, but we also have our core colors like black. We have a blue, things like that, a gray. So this is the blush pink. So what's cool about this carrier is we just make it so simple to not only for you to learn, but also to teach your partner, and also caregiver, your nanny, your parents, your daycare, like whoever is watching your kid. It makes it easy for you to teach them really quickly, and nothing is complicated about this. And it's still really comfortable for your baby. So to put your baby in newborn mode, newborn setting, you want to face, so the Ergobaby logo, you want to face it towards you. Like, I just hold it out like an apron, and I roll it twice towards me. So I roll it, and then put it on. So that's all you do. You roll it twice for newborn, and you put it on. And this one you're going to want to wear high and tight. So this is pretty high up here, not low on the hip at all. Again, you'll notice that safety elastic, put your buckle through, all that extra strap, buckle. You'll notice that some of our carriers have this elastic on the end. So that's if you don't want to have all this loose strap, you can roll it up and elastic it so that so that's just nice and neat. So you don't have, it's not like a long dangling strap if you want to. But this one only has like one buckle that you tighten on one side, like that. So I wear it pretty high. So I'm pretty average. I'm 5'5". But this one you definitely want to wear higher, especially for a newborn. We have some comments about the blush pink color. Yes, it's probably one of my favorites as well. So yeah, so I have it on high and tight. You grab your baby, again, pull up. And this one, so you'll just throw each strap over your shoulder. And I usually support my baby with that hand. And then I grab it with the other hand. And it's going to go on the opposite side. And this buckle does not have a safety loop, so you just buckle it and tighten. That's it. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Throw it over your shoulder. Grab it with your other hand. And it's going to be, again, crisscross behind you. Buckle and tighten like that. So like no padding, no extra anything, no buckles, nothing to get in the way. So comfortable. So that's it. You want to scoop your baby's hips in like that. Make sure they get close enough to kiss the top of their head. And then you can spread the straps like that, just like a wrap, and like cap the sleeve. So basically what that is doing is you're just adding a little bit extra support on the head and neck when they're really small. And that's exactly like a wrap would do. So that's it. It's 1 buckle, 2 buckle, 3 buckles, done. So that's what I mean. It's so easy to use and you still get that snuggly, cozy newborn feel with this really soft fabric. Someone is asking how we clean it, if you can throw it in the wash. Yes. So all our carriers, you can throw it in the wash on cold and laundry, in the washing machine, and then you can air dry. So you can either lay flat to dry, or I just put on a hanger and I hang it up and it dries really quickly. So they don't shrink or fade, no color fading or anything like that. So yeah, laundry, completely machine washable, which is very important. So this is a newborn setting with the embrace facing in. Again, you can face out on this one. This one makes it super easy. You don't have to, there's no like buckles or sliders or buttons or anything. When you face out, you just kind of like cinch the seat a little bit and face out. But because of how like soft and soft the material is, your baby's hips are still in the right position when they face out because of the material. And there's no bulk or anything like that. So it makes it super easy. How long does it take to air dry? I would say overnight. I mean, it depends on where you live. If you live somewhere a little hotter, it dries pretty quick. But yeah, I would say overnight. So yeah, so this is the embrace. And then to take it off, you would just unbuckle on the sides. And then you can transfer your baby like that. So super, super easy. I love it. And then also there's this nice padded head and neck support right here as well. So you can kind of see it just adds that extra for your baby. But I love it. So again, here's that new color, and it has beige nude color buckles and straps. And then our other ones have a gray. So really nice. And then this one's also really nice because you can like roll it up really small. And there's a way you can roll it, but I have to lay it flat, so I can't show you here. But they're on our website. It shows you how to do it. But basically, you would tuck the straps in, and you can just roll it like this, and then buckle it with that waist buckle, and like it folds up like this, and it fits in your diaper bag or your stroller so much easier. And just that's it. So it makes it really easy. Lisa's asking, how long is the waist strap? I believe it is the same as all our other ones, which is about 55 inches in total length. So it is one size fits most. If you find that 55 inches is enough, our sister brand, our sister company, Baby Tula, which they're here at Prego Expo as well, their waistbands go a little bit longer. So that's just something maybe to like try on and see what fits you best. So I believe theirs is around 60 to 62 inches, somewhere in there, in total length. I hope that helps. Yeah. And then, so we went over our top 3 carriers, and then I'm going to show you our wrap. So if you don't want to try and tackle the wrap, it's super easy to use once you practice it a few times. It just has a little bit of a learning curve as compared to, you know, how easy the embrace is to put on. But so many people love the wrap. Like, it's been around for, you know, so long. So I love it as well. I think it's just, there's something so special about having your baby like right up close, so that, I mean, like right there. And then with our Aura wrap, we came out with 2 new colors that is now, I think it was on pre-order and now it's shipping now. So this is one of the new colors. So this is copper. So it's like a nice like burnt orange, but like a rich kind of nice color. And then we came out with another color called Sweet Vine. So it's a very nice neutral color with a little bit of a pattern, very subtle. And so those new colors are now available on our website. And then we have our traditional, there's also there's like a stripe one, there's polka dots, there's all sorts on the website. I have a gray stripe one right here that you can see, but I'll use the copper one. So this one, you know, I would recommend if you're still pregnant now, practice it with a stuffed animal or a baby doll at home a few times before baby arrives, so then you'll feel like a pro. But again, it's just, you just need to practice it, and then it's second nature. So yes, it is a very long piece of fabric when you take it out of the box, like that. What's nice about our Aura wrap is it's very stretchy and it's a lightweight material. You can kind of see through it right here. I know some of our parents have said that like our competitors have just more of like a stiffer fabric and they don't feel like they can like stretch and tighten it and things like that, or readjust it when you already have your baby on and you want to tighten it again. So very nice, lightweight, viscous material. This one you can use from 8 pounds to 25 pounds. And it retails $49. So just super affordable. That's why a lot of people have a wrap and a structured carrier, because a wrap is generally super affordable. And then it's also eligible for that 30% off. So it comes to like 30 something dollars. So super, super affordable. And then, yeah. So to start, you'll look for that Ergobaby logo tag. So that is the center. And we do have a guiding line here, the seam, so you know which side faces you and which one faces out. So you would find that Ergobaby tag, and I put it across my chest, and you just want to crisscross them behind you without doing your best, without twisting it in the back. So here, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Yep, like here. So crisscross in the back without, you kind of go like that. So again, you'll notice it kind of looks like the embrace in the back. So you want to grab all of that extra loose fabric, gather it all, and put it down the front of that very first piece that you put. Kind of make sure that's nice and taut. And then you cross it at the front, like that. And you bring it to the back. So here you can tie it, or if you have a lot of extra, you can tie it. I bring it back around and tie it on the side, but you can totally tie it in the back as well. And I just do a little tie there. So it'll be an X right here. So this is where your baby is gonna sit. So like that. And this is also really nice too. So if you are going somewhere, you can always pre-tie this at home while you're in the comfort of your own home, clean floor, so you're not, driving to the grocery store or whatever, and trying to wrap this in a dirty parking lot and touching the ground. So you can pre-tie this at home, and because it doesn't have any bulk or buckles or anything, it's super comfy to like drive with or whatever. So you can pre-tie it, and then when you're at your destination, you can jump out and you're ready to go and put your baby in. So I put my baby on my shoulder, and the one that's underneath, I start with that one first. So what you do, and because it's so stretchy, you just pull it and you put your baby's leg through, and you want to stretch that across their body like that. Just to the other side, cross like that. And then I do the same thing on the other side. So I just pull out the carrier, the wrap, and you just stretch it across their back. And that's going to be kind of like the nape of their neck. And you want to make sure their legs are supported here. See how it's, again, knee to knee, right? And then that very first pass the first one that went across, you grab that and you put your baby's legs through, and then you pull up on their body and you will find that logo. So that would be the center. And just kind of make sure that they're in the right position, and then nice to support it, and that's it. So again, it's not complicated. It's super easy once you get it, but it does take a little practice to try it a few times. But that's it. So now your baby is in. They're very secure in there. If your baby is, napping, or they need a little extra support, you can use one of the straps as an extra support when they're sleeping. You just want to make sure that their airways, you can see their airways, it's visible, keep it open. And usually they'll naturally turn their head to one side anyway. But you can use this as an extra support when they're napping. You can leave your straps capped like this, or if it's really hot or whatever, you can also bring it up like this. So it's personal preference, what you like. But this one, again, you want to wear it pretty high, especially if your baby is small, close enough to kiss the top of their head as well. So this is the Aura wrap. So someone's asking if I recommend the embrace or the wrap. Total personal preference. It just depends if, like this folds up really, really small. Literally it has an integrated pouch on the end as well. Which I'll show you when I take this off, but a nice pouch on the end. So you literally can throw all the extra loose fabric into this pouch, and it's like this big, fits into your diaper bag, your stroller, really easy. And it retails $49. So it's super, super affordable. It's very lightweight and breathable. It just totally depends. But if you are someone who is like, I don't want to deal with that, like, whatever, to me, I just want a nice, snuggly newborn carrier that's really easy to use, and I can teach my partner to use it too. And my caregiver, my babysitter, whatever, then the embrace is a great way to go. This one retails $79. So it's not much more, and it's still really affordable. The embrace is 2 positions. And for the wrap, we recommend just 1. So that's something, if that's something important to you that you eventually want to turn your baby facing outwards, maybe the embrace is the way to go. Is it waterproof? No. So, it's just normal fabric. It is a tougher fabric though. Like it's, more durable, but no, it's not waterproof. Let's see, any other questions? Good questions though. But yeah, so again, it is kind of personal preference on the wrap or the embrace. Can you attach it to a stroller? What do you mean? Like when it's off? Or, sorry, if you can elaborate what you mean by that. And I'll answer in a second. So to take it off, you would go backwards from how you put it on. So that very last thing I did was put that last piece on here with the label. So the first thing you would do to take it off is you would take that off first. So here, and then you can take it off like this. So it's kind of like peeling an onion, some people have said, or banana or whatever, like you're peeling back, and that's it. So you take that off like that. And then you can just untie and take this off. So just backwards. Oh, and then when I was talking about that integrated pouch earlier, it's attached to one of the sides, like that. So this is a pouch with a nice little Ergobaby little handle strap there. But basically all you do is I just put my hand through and I gather all of that extra strap and just put it through like here. Like that. And then this just goes into my diaper bag or my car. So super easy to carry around. So that's kind of a benefit of a wrap too. It's just so lightweight. It's so nice to use. So those are the carriers that I'm going to go through today. So those are our top carriers that are the most popular. If you have any additional questions that I didn't get to today, or you think of it later. We have our Ergobaby booth that will be open live certain points of today and the next few days that you can ask our brand ambassador some questions as well. And I do want to mention that we have a program called Everlove. So if you have an older carrier that's still in great condition that you want to upgrade to one of our newer carriers, or change up the color or whatever, it's called the Everlove program. You can get more information on our website at ergobaby.com. But basically, it's a buyback. So we're just trying to keep carriers out of the landfills for just a little bit longer, especially when they're in good condition and they're not broken or anything like that, and pass it on to another mama who, maybe it's at a lower price point too, so everyone can afford it. But basically what you do is you would just see if your carrier's eligible, which most are. You would, fill out the thing on our website. You can send in your carrier, and if they accept it, make sure everything's in good working order, you get either a $50 gift card to ergobaby.com to buy whatever, or $30 towards another retailer like Bye Bye Baby. Or you can put it as a donation, and we'll donate $30 to donation to Baby. So 3 different options there. So we can buy back, restore, and then resell it at a lower, more affordable price point too. So it's pretty cool. And you could just check your eligibility on our website if yours is. And says if you said you can pre-tie before going out, do you just take it on and off like a t-shirt? So you would just take it on and off like I just showed you. Like I just have it pre-wrapped, and then when I want to take it off, I just undo the tie and then just take it off. Yeah. So it's not really on and off like a t-shirt, because you probably wouldn't be able to put your arms through the hole or anything like that, like a t-shirt, but it's pretty easy to take off after you pre-tie it. But yeah. We talked about everything today. We do have a couple of new exciting launches coming up too. I know I have a couple minutes left. I'm watching the time here. We launched our Harry Potter limited edition collaboration a few months ago, and that has been so popular. And we do have a couple of those items left on the website. We have a print in the wrap, in a doll carrier, so your little ones can wear their baby dolls with a Harry Potter print. We have it in the Omni 360, and then a couple, I believe that's it for now, actually. Yeah. But Harry Potter has been really popular. Someone asked about the Antimicrobial Omni 360 earlier. The only thing different for that one is the material. It is only available in the pearl gray color. It comes with a matching face mask, and it's just a special material that kind of keeps germs off. But the functionality of it, the look, it's all exactly the same as our current Omni 360 carrier. So that's something if you're interested in. We did a limited edition collaboration with Doen, which is a high-end women's clothing line, and they're known for like very floral, very feminine, soft prints and colors, things like that. And we just launched a collaboration with them. So we have a couple of we have a honeysuckle wrap. It's really beautiful. We have, so you can check it out on our website if that is something you're interested in. But, and we have so many new exciting things coming out this year. That stroller behind me is called the Metro Stroller. It's been really popular. And as weather warms up and people are starting to travel again and road trips and things like that, the Metro Stroller is a really great option because it's only 15 pounds and it fits in the overhead compartments of bins, of planes. And it fits in a nice little carry bag that we have that's like a backpack. So that's a really great travel stroller. I have the Bassinet attachment on it right now because I use this for walks every day with my baby. And then I'm going to actually probably take it off soon, the bassinet portion. She's outgrowing that, and put the toddler seat back on it. And it folds really nicely, so that's a great way to check it out as well. But it looks like I am out of time. So again, like I said, if you have any other questions that I didn't get to you today, feel free to ask our brand ambassador in the live group in her booth, and she can answer those for you. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Babywearing 101 here with Ergobaby. My name is Angela. If you have any questions that we didn't answer also, on our website has a ton of information, including very clear YouTube videos on how to do each position and weight limits and all that stuff. So again, Prego Expo, we have Prego 30 is the coupon code for 30% off our entire website, and we are giving away an Omni Breeze at the end of the show on Wednesday. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.